All right, everybody, part two. I had to do this for documentation, and I had some questions, not just from my brother-in-law, but from other collectors, of how I decided to make sense of a compact storage of what I'm going to try to do to keep things safe or to pass a little time with some really great artifacts. And I'll try to do my best. The bottom, of course, is large pieces, and my larger scrapers, if you will. In this box, I feel in my heart they're all staggering pieces. And it's just because of that, there's not a whole lot of words that can represent the feelings that these bring up because of the ages they've gone through. I have another special box somewhere that holds the rest of my banner stones, and they're all broken, but I think Flintsball or somebody was commenting that he thinks this might be jade that they got a hold of, or there's maybe a vein of jade somewhere in this country that they were able to pull that stone from or trade. I don't know. Don't know. So what I do is I selectively koi this well and keep the pieces that I love the most, not that are the most perfect. There's few in here that are broken, but most of them are whole. I get you. Bigger quartz pieces, which are super rare right there. It's just the way I organize. Just some ideas for folks. My bigger pieces that won't fit in these compartments down along the outside edge. Sure, I get you. And there's some people who swear by, and I support you, really. I swear by frames. Loading up frames with similar types of points or whatever, or just points from certain sites. And I support that. You can secure them, or you'd rather enjoy them from day to day and not so worried about securing them. That's all right, but I can't even stand the thought of things that I know, because these are all authentic. I found every one are not replaceable. Getting stolen broke my heart. I mentioned in the video before when, and there's a lot of stories people have about it. When Treasure Hunter for Life got in a wicked accident, and I asked him about his collection, he said he had to sell some, but a lot got stolen. Mercy, right? And so I keep them here in similar size compartments and for similar reasons. And it's fun because if somebody comes, I can help them, and they can handle them, and they can check them, and I don't have to really open up a bunch of frames. Here's a bunch of smaller Guilfords. And what you're seeing is the cream of the crop for materials in eastern central North Carolina. And the way I work these bins is that most of the time I don't have a broken piece. Now there's, of course, little nicks and dings out of every authentic piece, but these are full pieces. Nothing's really broken. A compartment where I have drills and what have you. Special pieces that I found, pendants, scrapers that I love, because you find a lot of scrapers. Particular sites that you love, like this bin here. These pieces all pretty much coming from the same site in that bin. Points that to me tend to lend themselves to more of a not just quartz but crystal based quartz. Now I know there's some folks out there that just cannot stand the sound of stone against stone, but listen, this stuff was expendable resource to them, and I do keep it well, and I look at that way in the redness of my hands, and I do my best to preserve it, but I don't get hung up about it too much, because the fact that I know there are multiplied millions and millions and millions of lithic scatter in my county, counties around here alone, just the counties. Here is sugar quartz, a bin of just sugar quartz, and it comes in lots of colors. I've done some videos on it, but it's a Hardaway sugar quartz. It's just good stuff. And so I think that does it. Just use your mind for rhyme or reason to how you want to keep things, frames or what have you, and go for it. Because before you know it, you're going to let it all go. It's just going to go into someone else's hands. Don't you wish you could live forever? Won't happen. We're all going the same way. But I appreciate you, everybody, their efforts. I still keep up with everybody, even though I'm not posting as much. And I hope everybody out there finds